But now, to the remarkable story of a convicted drug smuggler who is suing the media over this report 3 years ago on Nine's A Current Affair.
Now the successful mining executive and his gym junkie mate who tried to set themselves up for life. But their plan to make millions of dollars smuggling cocaine didn't quite go to plan.
Military-grade encrypted phones, cash-drop rendezvous, bikini-clad pool parties and a sausage stuffer.
Yes, it was tabloid TV gold, involving a man from the glamorous end of town.
Bennett Schwartz had it all. A private school education, a lucrative executive's pay packet and a beautiful fiancée.
But of course, on conviction, Schwartz lost it all and landed himself in prison for 3.5 years. And now he's out of jail, he's suing Nine for injurious falsehood, misleading and deceptive conduct and defamation. So, what is the basis of his complaint? First, that Nine portrayed him as a wealthy senior executive at Rio Tinto.
A lucrative executive's pay packet.
When in fact he was just a recent graduate, which a judge found led to a violent attempt to extort money from him. But second, and more importantly, that ACA interviewed a criminal lawyer, ACA Sued, who told viewers Schwartz was a police informant.
He would have looked and appeared like the weakest link, the easiest target to roll to turn police informant.
And how did Sued figure that? Because Schwartz handed over his BlackBerry to the police.
It's an encrypted device. Police cannot intercept these phones. So it's obvious that Schwartz would have given police his password to use his phone because there is no other way that they would have received it. So they turned him police informant effectively.
But in fact, Schwartz was not a police informer. And at his sentencing, the court found he only handed over the password to his BlackBerry because he was compelled to under the Commonwealth Crimes Act. And why does that matter? Well, unfortunately for Schwartz, when that ACA programme went to air, he was on remand in Sydney's Long Bay jail. And according to the evidence of Schwartz's cellmate, which was accepted by the judge, as A Current Affair was played in prison,
chants of dog, dog, dog began to emanate from the wing, and a short time after that his cellmate noticed that the offender had been wounded. The offender told him that he had been stabbed.
Schwartz says he suffered from stab wounds, contusions and bruising and PTSD as a result of the prison attacks. And back in 2018, his sentencing judge, Peter Berman, was in no doubt about why those happened.
I am satisfied that Schwartz was attacked in custody as a result of that irresponsible television program. For it to be said that he was somehow a police informer was not only wrong, but dangerous indeed.
And that is why Schwartz is now seeking compensation. His lawyer, Mark Davis, told NCA Newswire last week,
courtesy of A Current Affair's wrong accusation that he was a police informer, he was beaten, he was threatened, he lived in terror, and ultimately he was stabbed. They traumatised him, all for a bit of light entertainment.
So, what does Nine have to say in its defence? Well, it denies the allegations and will fight the proceedings. And news director Darren Wick told Media Watch,
Davis's description is false and offensive. Nine reported the conviction of Schwartz and others on charges of commercial drug importation, which are serious and important matters of public interest about which the community has a right to be informed.
And he added,
of course, Nine does not condone the doing of any unlawful act causing injury to any person, whether in custody or otherwise.
We'll let you know what happens. But the sentencing judge described Nine's reporting as inaccurate, dangerous and irresponsible.